Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We will also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today is day 98 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days out of the year, all outside, bearing the elements no matter what they may bring, and to run 1,250 miles within that time frame. This is only my second year running. The first year I was able to run 1,000 miles, and I was able to run about 180 days. So this challenge for this year is a 100% step up in the amount of days I'll be running and a 25% step up in the amount of miles. I will also be running my first ever 50K trail race here in June. Really looking forward to that in Yankee Springs, Michigan. I will also be running my first officially timed marathon here in October at the Detroit Free Press International Marathon. Really looking forward to both of those races and have been training every single day for them, as well as just training every single day. Like I said, today was day 98. It was a really crappy day out there today, but I made the best of it. Really enjoyed it. It was a thunderstorm coming down pretty hard. Took my phone out there and everything worked fine. Took pictures, videos, great. Got home, was getting ready to post everything. I put in 3.6 miles out there in the rain. Got back completely soaked. Took all the clothes off. Getting ready to post everything, and then my phone took a crap. So now all my videos, all of my photos from today and everything are gone. But that's not even the thing that is the most upsetting about it. I'm actually really upset because I had a lot of photos and videos of my newborn baby that I have yet to put up to the cloud and put onto my photo app on my computer. So now I just possibly have lost all those. I'm actually about to make a trip up to Verizon here before it gets too late, but I needed to get this episode out. So that's where I'm sitting right now. A little upset today to actually turn into kind of a bummer of a day after going out there and this happening now. So now I'm really upset, but still trying to make the best of it and just keep going. So let's kind of talk about mileage and stuff for the day 98. Even though it was raining, like I said, I went out there, put 3.6 in. That put me at 17.5 miles for the week. And that put me at 398 miles for the year as of now. Speaking of that, though, realizing my yearly goal that I would have to, in order to hit it, I would have to average, just over 100 miles every single month. I decided every month I would do a 100-mile challenge in honor of different charities and try to raise money through different fundraisers every month for the 100-mile challenge. January, February, and March, we were able to hit all 100 miles, 104, I think, the first month, 133, 125 the next month. And we were able to raise money for 3 different great charities. We had the American Cancer Society, we had Detroit Black Community Food Security Network, and we also had Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Now we are currently sitting here in April. I have 33 miles already pumped out for the month of April. We're only, like I said, 8 days in, feeling good, and we have raised $40 so far for Autism Speaks. The month of April is Autism Awareness Month, so I really wanted to make sure that the fundraiser and the charity that we did had something that related to that. So I chose Autism Speaks for the month of April. So if you guys would like to donate and help out and raise awareness for autism and help out Autism Speaks, you can make donations. You can find the donation link to the fundraiser, the 100-mile challenge April fundraiser, on the Defining Discipline Instagram page, as well as the Defining Discipline Facebook page, but they're on the stories, not on the actual page. You can find them on the Instagram and Facebook stories, as well as my personal pages, Instagram and Facebook story. Within the story, it'll just have a little button that says donate. You click on it, it'll open up another Facebook page where you can put the amount in. You donate the amount of money. All the amount that you donate goes directly to the fundraiser. It all goes to Autism Speaks. I don't get a cut. Facebook doesn't get a cut. So it's a really cool thing that Facebook does with their fundraisers, is they take 0% of that cut. So all of it goes to the charities. It's really sweet. So I know that times are tough and not everyone can afford to donate. So if you can't afford to donate, don't feel bad. But if you can, at least share this fundraiser as well so other people could see it, and maybe you can help raise money through people that you may know that I may not be connected with. But if you can donate and you only have a little bit or a lot, whatever it is you can donate, don't think that just because you can only afford to donate a little bit that it's not worth it. A little bit goes a long way. Every penny matters and it helps out, and it will be very well spent and appreciated by Autism Speaks. All that to be said, here we are, day 98, episode 98. We touched on the miles, 3.6 for the day, 17.5 for the week, 33 for the month, and 398 for the year. Now let's talk about today's episode and the theme for today's episode. Today is even though it was raining and it was and now things have taken a turn for the worse. Kind of things are bumming me out right now with my phone, maybe losing the pictures and all of that jazz. Other than that, today is a great day. Today is my mother's birthday, so for that reason, we are going to talk about my mom. That is today's theme. And, my mom has been such an integral part of my life. She raised me to be who I am, and I cannot thank her enough for all that she has done for me. Today being one of those crappy rainy days out there, when I was out there running and it was just pouring on me and I'm getting soaking wet, and it being her birthday, it literally reminded me back to one point in time in my life when I was real young in 6th or 7th grade, I think, right around there, when I started to play. It was in band and started to play the instrument saxophone, and I had lessons at a music store outside of school. I had private lessons that they had signed me up for, and it was about 2.5 to 3 miles away from my house one way. And our car broke down. It's in the middle of the winter. It's a snowstorm. Snow super deep, and here's my mom carrying me part times, and carrying my saxophone and dragging me through the snow to get to my class, my saxophone class. And it was just there and back, just to make sure that I made it to that thing that was going to benefit. It was just something. It was for me. It could have easily been called. We could have easily called up there and canceled it, rescheduled it, all that. No, she wanted to make sure that I was going to get to my class, even if she had to walk us up there in the snow. So that was something I'd never forget in my life. And she's always been there for me, and she has been almost the angel on my shoulder. Everything that she's always taught me has been to always help other people, and she's been the anything good that I have in me has came from her. And not to say that I'm perfect. I'm far from perfect. I have done things and that I'm not even proud of. There's things that temptation or whatever takes over, and any bad thing that I've ever done in my life, it has nothing to do with how my mom has raised me. My mom has raised me to be a gentleman and try to be a nice young man and everything like that. So I'm so grateful to have her in my life. I'm so I tell her all the time. I don't think maybe she realizes how much I mean it, but I am so grateful and thankful that I got blessed with her as my mom. Not to say that a lot of other moms I know are awful or anything like that. I just know that I feel lucky to have her out of everyone, out of all the moms. I feel just lucky to have her as my mom and to call her my mom and to see um, how much she's cared for me and raised me. And, it was hard on her. Um, my dad, did have a dad and stuff like that, but they were divorced when I was younger, so I always lived with my mom. My mom was the one that raised me and took care of me, and you know, I'll be forever in debt and grateful for everything that she's done for me and raised me. And um, you know, just happy birthday, Mom. Thank you for everything. And every single day, especially the days where even like today where I'm really upset, I gotta really try to breathe and try to channel my mom more in these situations, and really try to focus on being that rock and being, strong enough for not even myself, but strong enough an example for my daughter and stuff. So that's something I'm trying to take forward, is try to remember how my mom raised me and took care of me, and try to push it forward to my daughter, and to continue on and take all the goodness that my mom has ever given me and try to repeat it and continue on the legacy that she has started and is continuing to write. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening. Episode 98, day 98. I want to again wish my mom a happy birthday and thank her so much for everything that she's ever done for me. And I know she's super excited and happy that she's finally an OMA. So really, really excited about that. So thank you guys so much for listening. Episode 98, day 98, now in the books. For your daily discipline today, it's to think about your mom. And really appreciate her. Maybe you don't have the same experiences that maybe I have had with my mom. Maybe my mom or your mom may not be as good of a mom, or a deadbeat mom, or whatever the case may be. Even if you had a great mom, a bad mom, you still need to try to appreciate her and be grateful, because even how bad she was, without her you would not be here. And moms are a great thing. So that is your daily discipline today. It's to really just think about your mom, think about everything that she had to go through, and like I said, it could be good or bad, but just really think about it, and think about how you would not be here if it were not for her. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening. I'm going to kind of cut it short today. I need to get up to Verizon before they close and try to salvage all of my photos and videos and be able to upload here to the internet here in a little bit. All right, I want to thank you guys so much for listening. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 99. Hopefully, I can maybe use my camera and upload to not use my phone. We'll see how this goes. I don't know, guys. Just wish me luck here on this trip that I'm about to make. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 99. Just keep on grinding, stay disciplined, and peace out.